morning, afternoon, evening. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Figured I'd pop on for a little bit, see what kind of messages I guess we can get about this Mercury retrograde that's coming up. Mercury is going into retrograde July 7th, I believe. And I'm not really sure how long it's going to be in retrograde. It's usually in retrograde for, I don't know, usually about a month and a half or so. So, yeah, we're going to find out what's going to happen in retrograde coming up next week. I just want to apologize for not being on here in a while. I've been going through physical sickness. I had a sinus infection, and that turned into like a respiratory infection, and yeah, and then I'm also been purging and cleansing a lot of personal things in my life, and yeah, so I was guided to rest and recharge and reset, relax, which is why I haven't been on, why I haven't been doing anything. I've been pouring into myself, DNA activation, healing. Some of you guys might be going through that, experiencing that right now too. So you're being guided to rest, recharge yourself, recuperate. Don't feel bad, if you're being guided to rest. Don't feel bad about it. I mean, obviously there's things that we can only put off for so long, but we all have to have time to rest. Our bodies need it, and yeah, so if you're being guided to rest, just do it. Go within, heal, and rest. Go with the flow. If you're being guided to rest, rest. Because if you fight against it, you're just gonna deplete and drain yourself even more. Balance and harmony, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of what others think, fear of being vulnerable, irrational fear. You're putting all these fears to rest, or you need to, which, you need to, put 3D material things over 5D love, mind games, entity attachments. Perhaps, you guys are going through this right now. You're, putting these fears to rest, purging them, clearing them, cleansing them, bringing yourself into alignment, which is balancing out, your energy. And, while you're going through that, it does drain you and deplete you. And, you do need to take time to rest and work on, connections, forming connections with others. Trust the process. Everything happens in divine order. Flip the script. Instead of looking at things from a negative perspective, look at them from a higher perspective. DNA activation now. We're all being upgraded, elevating, we're healing, purging, cleansing. We're all perfectly imperfect. Don't be too hard on yourself. Take it easy. Block anybody, anything that is not in alignment with your highest good or where you see yourself going in the future. 777, luck. Wonderful things are about to happen. Luck is on your side. Abundance. I've been seeing 777 a lot this week. 777 and 17. So those might be, have some kind of significance for you guys. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We're in Cancer season right now. Emotion, water signs is emotions and relationships, intuition, connection, love, feelings. So perhaps this is retrograde. Gonna have you tapping into your intuition, your emotions, and really, working on relationships with others, relationships with yourself. It could all be about relationships. Clearance rack. This is the second time I've seen this out here, so beware. It's retrograde. During retrograde, people from the past always tend to make a comeback or return. Beware of, clearance rack people coming back just to, play games, escape their judgment, escape their growth and evolution. Just clearance rack people trying to stop and hinder your growth, you know. Just use your discernment, be mindful, be wary, or be weird, you know, not be weary, but be leery, I guess is the word. You know, don't let it bother you, but like, you know, it needs, you know, you need to be made aware of it. Good karma, karmic debts paid, lessons learned, fruits of your labor. So your good karma's coming in. You're gonna reap the rewards of your reap the rewards of anything that you've worked on soon. Connections again. Work on connections. Let's see. What's the news? Can you tell us anything that we need to be made aware of? It's coming up, this retrograde. We have fed up over it, not having it, frustrated, recalling memories, missing somebody, reminiscing. Somebody is fed up, stuck in their head, or these memories, missing somebody, reminiscing. Fed up, frustrated to like their breaking point. So perhaps somebody's going to reach out to you from your past, or even like it could even be like your memories are gonna, you know, coming up. Memories are coming up for you, and you're frustrated over it, fed up over them. The only way out is through. So I mean, you know, if those are your emotions coming up, you have to deal with them. It sucks, but you know, you gotta feel them, heal them, release them, acknowledge them. SOS, distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. So emotional distress is what I'm getting from that. Legal, court paperwork filed. Key player, important person, playing an essential role, irreplaceable. So perhaps somebody's going to be having something legal happening with a key player, or in the process, or it's already, you know, already happening, already going on. Honeymoon, love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. Could be new love interest coming in. Be aware, you know, be mindful though, it's retrograde, you know. Don't make any, you know, don't put anything, you know, don't have anything set in stone, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Red flagged, warning signs, take heed, risky situation. Could be this new boo, you know, like I was saying, it's retrograde. Retrograde's coming up. Be very mindful of who's coming back and who's in your life. Reading up, doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. That could be, you know, involved with this legal thing too. Maybe there's this legal thing could even be like starting your own business or something. You need to do some research on it. Do some research before you file any paperwork. You should definitely not try to avoid filing any kind of paperwork or starting anything, signing any contracts during retrograde, because retrograde, there's a lot of opportunities and miscommunication and stuff like that, and missing things, not reading between the lines. So, you know, if you can, try to avoid any kind of signing any kind of documentation during retrograde. I mean, I know you can't stop everything, but you know, if you can control some things to a certain point, and you know, if you can not like sign any legal documentation during retrograde, it's probably for the best. Wine and dine, toxic masculinity. Well, we had new honeymoon and all that. Maybe this like new man coming in, or new person, their masculinity, toxic perhaps, or you know, they have, I mean, we all have things we have to work on too, but in some kind of way, like let's see, that toxic masculinity, it could just be like stubbornness, you know. I mean, then again, it could be like straight up, toxic, bad, worse than stubborn. Lucky break, good fortune, good things coming, turning point. So things are coming to a turning point for you. New boo, new love, learning each other, flirtations. Could have, new boo coming in or somebody new coming in, here's honeymoon again, yeah. Love on the brain. Just, proceed with caution, take things slow. You don't need to be in a rush for anything. If it's meant to be, it's going to be. So laughter, wholeness, overjoyed, smiling, extra, dramatic, trying too hard, starter. These are kind of like conflicting energies here. We got like, authentic, whole, overjoyed, and then we got like sneaky, dramatic, extra. Even your boo, or even this new boo could be like totally opposite people or something like that. You guys are definitely gonna have intense passion, chemistry, things heating up, courtship. Yeah, there's a relationship or somebody new coming in here. Just be wary. They could be toxic masculine, or they could have, toxic masculine qualities, or, too high of expectations or something like that. Something along those lines. I mean, just, be wary, look for the red flags, or if you see red flags, notice them, don't just ignore them. Bonnie and Clyde, ride or die, us against the world, dedicated partnership. All the cards coming up in this one seem to be, just new relationship, dating. Well, somebody has a new relationship coming in, so that's good, that's nice. Let's see if we can get some clarity in this new relationship. What is this new relationship coming in during retrograde? We have Two of Pentacles, juggling priorities, Hangman, Five of Swords sideways, instability, exaggeration, overexertion, strife, changes, freedom, loss, truth, Hierophant, balancing decisions. Gonna have multiple options. It doesn't have to be like just people either, but you're gonna be juggling multiple priorities, multiple things. It could be two people too, you got multiple options. It's gonna cause you to go into a hangman for a little bit, or like maybe you're in this energy right now. 12, 14, balance being restored. So like we have this overexertion. So perhaps like you're overexerting yourself too much. You were balancing, juggling too many options, too many priorities. So you went into hangman, you were guided to like go into hangman and rest and quit overexerting yourself. And yeah, that's the truth. All right, so you're being guided to, rest, relax, slow down, like I said earlier. King of Swords and Ace of Swords. You're being guided to put your sword up, stand in your truth, cut people out of your life, put people in their place, use your head more than your feelings. Mental clarity, you're stepping into your Hierophant energy, and you have mental clarity, you're seeing things from a higher perspective. We have two swords out here, two swords that stalemate. To me, this means like you are putting people, places, things, thought patterns, behaviors, codependent issues, addictions. you're putting all this toxic stuff in the Two of Swords stalemate. You're cutting away anything that no longer serves you your highest good, and that's good. Yep, you are standing in your truth. Yep, throwing away a clearance rack because you're going through this DNA activation and healing and upgrade. That's good. You're holding onto your energy now. And 4, ancestral protection. You're being protected by, your ancestors, spirit guides. While this, you might feel burdened right now. Feel like you have all this responsibility and all these things to do. You just need to rest, relax, let your burdens down, go with the flow, rest. You don't need to carry these burdens of lovers. Perhaps like old relationship, has you feeling burdened, tied down. 16 tower, old relationship, or love. I mean, it could be family even, some kind of relationship has left you feeling burdened. You just need to lay down your burdens and rest, relax, and go with the flow of things. If you're not burdened by a past relationship, then perhaps you have people around you, that can help take some of these burdens off of your hands, and you just need to express it to them. You need to reach out, ask for help. We've seen the connection card out here a few times, so you need to connect with others. Let some other people take some of these burdens off your hands for a little bit, so you can rest and recharge. You can't pour from an empty cup, so you lovers again. You have to let people come in and help you, connect with people. Working on yourself, you're putting in the hard work. Whatever you're working towards will be coming into fruition soon. Investments, hard work, even if it's just working on yourself, that's worth it. 3 of Pentacles, equal give and take, teamwork. Universe is bringing in people for you to work with, or bringing you and others that you can work together, or it could be you working with the universe. Either way, you're working with good people. So we have 19. I think that's truth. Yeah, 19 is the sun with its truth. You are in Hangman, or you're going into Hangman, or you're coming out of Hangman. Either way, you're in Hangman working on yourself, and it was well worth it. You're coming out of it. It has you standing in your higher energy and DNA activation. It's always a good thing. Any more messages? 7 of Wands. Magician, King of Cups, Celebration. I feel like this was like 7, 8. 8 is karma. I feel like you have blocked out and stood in your power and strength. You blocked out like old toxic people, places, things, anything that wasn't in your highest good. You blocked it out, and you're manifesting yourself you're manifesting yourself a new journey, a new life, and it's got you emotionally balanced, or it could be bringing you in an emotionally balanced partner. And 3 of Cups, so lover, celebration. 9, wrapping up of a cycle. You were wrapping up the cycle of being burdened, and you are moving towards an emotionally balanced lover, somebody to celebrate with. And if it's not a lover, it could be, friendship, soul tribe, community of people, You're moving towards emotionally balanced people to work with, or a lover to be with, to work with. And that's good. That's really good. Yeah, this is your new beginning, because you defeat it. You put up you blocked all this, you blocked all these toxic negative things out, people, places, things, thought patterns, behaviors that had you feeling defeated and burdened. You blocked all that stuff out, and it was a long, slow process, but you made it. You are on to new beginnings, manifesting. Yep, manifesting new life, and you got a new love offer coming in, and could be coming in pretty quick. This is a quick, hasty, passionate fire energy. Because you're the star. You deserve it. Yep. You put an end, blocked out all these illusions. 7 7's 14, balance. Balance was restored when you blocked all that out, and it's leading you to Ton of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Beautiful. Nope. Many times, yeah, you have to stand in your strength, block out all this toxic, negative stuff, and then once it's purged out of your system, balance is restored, and you start going towards new opportunities and new beginnings because you made the conscious decision that you wanted better for yourself. Well, congratulations. That's really great. That's good and lovely energy. Yep, you chose the right path, the path to ascension, to being better, and it's leading you to this 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 Wheel of Fortune. It's leading you to this great, new, wonderful love and abundance. It's awesome. It's amazing. Yep. There you are. Headed towards new opportunities, new abundance. Good job. Seeing your Empress energy. Going towards your King of Wands. It's amazing. It's nice. Very nice reading. So, as always, use your discernment. In everything, keep raising your vibration, raising your standards, your expectations, keep working towards being in alignment with your higher self for your highest good. And I'm gonna get off here now. I know this reading kind of went all over the place and stuff, and my energy is kind of all over the place still. I'm still healing and everything, but I hope you guys at least can take something away from that reading, even though it was kind of all over the place. Yeah, hopefully I'll get back to doing more readings now that I'm feeling better. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Blessings.